About Obama's election, there is no avoiding the word historic. Race has been the most unyielding tension in America's civil life since that country's founding. And despite the conflicts and accommodations from the Civil War of the 19th century to the Civil Rights Movement of the 20th that have spoken to this great divide and sought to bridge it, race is still the most electric scar in the democracy to the South. Attitudes over time have certainly changed. People, in the main, have abandoned the fevers of truly racist behavior. There have been indisputable advances in the feelings and actions of whites towards blacks and a movement towards harmony among both. The great and conscious accommodations that began in the 60s, the fruit of the ennobling leadership of Martin Luther King, and the desires of so many Americans to mend their broken beginning, are clear marks of a great moral impulse in American life. Yet, for all that has been done on this tormenting cause, from Lincoln to King and beyond, until Tuesday night in Grant Park, when Barack Obama, as president-elect, walked out to a great crowd gathered to hear and see him, the journey towards a full accommodation was an incomplete one. It was an image for the ages. A black man about to ascend the highest office of the country founded on a terrible collision between the practice of slavery and America's very doctrine of foundation that all men are equal. The symbolism of the moment in Grant Park was immense and necessary. Some divisions, some issues carry a burden words alone, even Obama's, cannot sustain. Whatever the particulars yet to be of an Obama presidency, the confidence and ease with which he took the stage, he was so natural there, the manner of his receiving the moment informed it with the fierce clarity of symbolism. It was an arrival long wished for.
It's been a long time coming, but tonight, because of what we did on this day, in this election, at this defining moment, change has come to America.
Mr. Obama built his campaign on hope and change. And yes, these words are vague and cloudy. And yes, they are often trite and deceitful baits in the mouths of ordinary politicians. But in Mr. Obama's case, they were more invitations than promises. And the invitation to the American electorate was to create a marker between the incomplete pledge at America's heart, all men are created equal, and its actual and visible realization. America has been a long time on this quest. It has had moments of turmoil and blood, moments too of sacrifice and nobility in its pursuit. But there has been a continuity in its idealism, from Lincoln's Gettysburg Address to Martin King's Wonderful Dream. The Obama election has this one dimension outside all partisanship. It is an emblem of the continuity amid all rancor and partisanship of Americans' idealism, their willingness over time, finally, to listen to the better angels of their nature. So yes, the moment was historic. And whatever the crises and particulars from here on in, the symbolism of Grant Park, the cheering and the tears, will have its endurance. And the election of Barack Obama is already one of the signal moments in the world's most dynamic democracy. For The National, I'm Rex Murphy.